Explore compatible fall protection strategies for workers on B&B standing seam panels.
And recently, I've written a blog about B&B and their standing seam panels that they produce. They produce a lot of different panels. We cover 8 different standing seam panels in this blog, and what we're focused on is fall protection for their panels. So with standing seam, obviously we can't screw into standing seam panels. We have to use a particular type of seam mounted anchor or alternative for these types of panels. So we'll go through each panel. We'll provide some information on some different fall protection strategies that might help you if you're working on one of these roofs. So once you get into the blogs, you can see we do a deep dive into the company history, and then we get into each of the different types of panels. So if you click on roof anchor compatibility link, that'll take you into our quick reference chart. So their different panels are across the top here. The first panel, the B1101, you'll see this is a tapered seam. We're not going to be compatible with this. The Ridge Pro will work, but most of their product line, we will get fully compatible with seam mounted anchoring. So the SSRA1 cup tip, this is for 22 gauge steel, straight non-curved panels is what we're talking about. Steel panels in 22 or 24 gauge, straight non-curved panels. So the SSRA1 cup tip, this is 12 non-penetrating set screws, locks onto the seam. This provides a tie-off point for a single worker. And then if you have 24 gauge steel, you can go to the nylon tip set screws. So the SSRA1 nylon, everything's exactly the same. The only difference is there's a soft nylon bushing in the end of the set screws. So the nylon version set screws are designed for 24 gauge steel. The cup tip set screws are designed for 22 gauge steel. So for single worker tie off, that's all you need. If you need to have 10-foot walkboards, then you can add SSRA2 roof jack adapters on top of the SSRA1 anchors. You just remove the D-rings, mount the roof jack adapters on top, and these will adjust to different pitch roofs as well as different height seams. As you can see, they have the same compatibility because they're mounting on top of the anchors. Now, if you want to use temporary horizontal lifelines up to 100 feet, same thing. You take the D-ring off the SSRA1 anchor, and you can mount the SSRA3 Anchor Plate on top of 2 SSRA1 Seam Anchors, and that would support one end of a horizontal lifeline. So to mount a lifeline, you would need 4 SSRA1s and 2 SSRA3 Anchor Plates, lifeline in between. And the anchor plates, as you can see, has a D-ring mounted on top. You can turn it horizontally. And then if you need to shorten that horizontal lifeline, you just move your plate in. Let's say you need to go 50 feet with your horizontal lifeline. The kit we offer has a rope tensioner, and you can shorten that 100-foot line to any length you need it to be. Now, we also offer a permanent 120-foot lifeline that's galvanized steel cable, 5-inch posts. This kit is designed exclusively by Super Anchor to work on standing seam roofs. We have that available as well. And then an alternative product is the Ridge Pro. So the Ridge Pro is great for 612 to 1212 roofs. It's very simple. It's really good for installers and roof inspectors and somebody doing a quick install or a quick repair or doing an inspection, installing Christmas lights, things like that. So the Ridge Pro mounts on top of a 16-foot pole. A worker can go up a ladder, run that 16-foot pole up the roof, flip it over the peak, and when it goes up, it brings a vertical lifeline with it that the roofer's already attached to. So once that worker steps off onto the roof, he's already 100% tied off for whatever task he has to do. And then once he gets safely back to the ladder, he can release that anchor from 16 feet down the roof, release it remotely, bring the anchor down with him. There's no penetrations to the roof. So great alternative product here, the Ridge Pro. And as you can see, that works with everything because you're not relying on the seam for attachment. So if you have any questions about any of these products or any of these panels, please give us a call. Our number's up here in the top right. Our email is support@fallpd.com. And during business hours, this little blue circle will open up a live chat box. Let us know how we can help you.